Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to understand the Leetcode problem number 2553, separate digits in the array. Okay, so this problem is very interesting, where you will understand the basic understanding how we should approach this problem, right? And how we can optimize this problem. Okay, so this is very easy. So stay connected and try to understand. Okay, so let's suppose that we have given an array of positive integers, right? That is called nums. Okay, so nums, we have positive integer like 13, 25, 83 and 77. Okay, now the goal is to return an array answer that consists of the digit of each integer in nums after separating them in the same order, right? Let's suppose we have 13, so 13 should be separated in 1 and 3. Similarly, 25 should be separated in 2 and 5. Then 83 should be separated in 8 and 3. 77 should be in 7 and 7. Like that we should return, right? This is what the question is saying, that we have given positive integer array that is called nums like this, and you have to return the answer in such a way that it consists of the digit in each integer in nums after separating them, right, in two digits. So if this is two digits, we have to separate into two digits, right, like that we have given. Okay, it means the answer should be how? It should be like this. First we have 13, then we have 25, then we have 83, then we have 77. So like this we have to think about. Okay, so how this separation works? Basically 13 goes to 13, 25 goes to 25, 83 goes to 83, 77 goes to 77, and all we will combine this part of results to give you the answer, right? Or you can say you will keep this value added into the list, right? Each pairs you can add on the list, you will get this result as answer. This is what the question is saying, right? But it is also saying that it contains separation in the same order. You cannot change the order. The very first approach we have is approach one is simulations. Simulation, why simulation is important? Because the problem requires splitting each numbers, right? Let's suppose we have 13. 13 should be split into 1 and 3 like this. So it is saying the problem requires splitting each numbers, right, in the array, so into its individual digits, right, and then reassemble them those digits into the order they form in the new array. So if this is 1 3, right, you will what you will do, you will individually, if you will make the pairs like this, right, you can do that, right? So it is saying if you are separating 1 3 into, let's suppose, 3 or 1, right, so you have to reassemble those digits in, there is 1 and there is 3, two digits are there, you can take any order, but when you are forming the new array, right, it should be in the order. Okay, so after splitting the digits, right, we understand how we will split that. So when splitting a number, let's suppose x, digit by digit, right, how will go? Let's suppose we have 13, then 25, like that we have, so we'll go by one. So let's say x is now a 13. Okay, so we very first will take x mod 10, means 13 mod 10, we can say that, right, like this. So basically this x mod 10 will give you the digit in unit place. So if we have 13, very first you will get 3, then you will get 1. Okay, like this, which we stored in a array. So let's suppose if you 13 more 10 you do, you will get the 3. So very first you will add 3 in the array. Okay, temp array. Then we will divide the number. Okay, whatever the number is given, let's suppose 13 we have given, so divide by 10. So 13 divided by 10 you will do, how much you will get? Obviously 13 by 10, it give you the result, right, 1.3, right, means 1. So you have to remove the digit in unit place, so you remove the 3, 1 is left, right, like that. So two approach you will do. The very first is to x more time, where you will find the digit one at unit place, and you divide x by 10, so you will remove the one digit in unit place, right? So we'll repeat this process, okay, until x becomes 0. So until x becomes 0, because 13 is a x, very first you got 3, then you got 1, right? So what you need to do is 13, when it becomes 0, right, you will stop it, because which gives you the digit of x in reverse order, right? Let's suppose the very first 3 you will add, then you will add into the array, right? So that is the reverse order. After that, we traverse the temp array in reverse order and append them into the result. So let's suppose we have 3 and 1, so it will become 1 and 3. So you will add it back into the result. So once it is done, guys, right, we clear the temp array and we'll continue the next temp next number. Let's suppose after the 13 we have 25, so we'll move to 25. So this task will keep repeating, right, until we finish all of them, right? And finally we'll return the result. Let me show you the code so you'll understand. So very first what we have given is we have given nums, okay? Let me zoom out. Yeah, so what we have is we have given is nums we have given. Now what we need to do, very first we'll create an array, right, result array, and we'll keep appending this result, okay, when you get the value. So very first, let's suppose we'll start with this for loop, right? This for loop is very important because this will keep repeating over the array elements, okay? So from the nums you will get the x, the very first element, let's call 13. So what you need to do, internally the very first we will use a temp array, right? So each time it will reinitialize, so we clear the data. Let's suppose for we will done for 13, so now we'll go for 25. So when you go for 25, the very first you clear the data, right? That is why you reinitialize this. Now what you need to do is we'll say, okay, x is greater than 0. Yes, if x is greater than 0, what we need to do is x mod 10 we will do, and the temp from the 13 we want to get 3, and that 3 should be added on the temp. So let's suppose on the temp it is empty, the very first will go 3. Then what we will do, we'll check 10. So we x by 10, so we know that x is 13, right? We divide by 10, we will get the one element, right? So that element next time will come again, 1 mod 10 will get 1. So you will store where, add the same temp array, after 3 it will go 1. Once again 1 by 10 you will do, obviously it is not greater than 0, it is greater than, if it is greater than 0, right, then we will not repeat this again. So we'll get the 0, so you will not come again here, like that you will do. So now you know that we have 3 and 1 for the first element, right? Similarly for the 25 you will get what, first 5, and then you will get 2, like this you will get, right? And so on you will get element. So what we need to do, on the temp array you will take the reverse order, right? We'll start from the temp to size -1, you will go until I equal to greater than equal to 0. So the boundary condition matches here, guys, right, in the reverse order. So you will keep getting the value and you will add all the results, right? Let's suppose we have 3 1, then we have 5 2. The very first it will come 2, then 5, means 2 5 it will come, then it will come is 1 3 3 1 3, we can say that, right? Like that we will go. So result will keep adding that value. Now what we need to do is, we know that this is our result, right? So to get the result, what we need to do is we'll create a I 0 to the reverse size, and the result size, right? And then result at I, we will keep storing the value res dot get I. So you will have in from the all the array, right, you will have the element result dot get I, you will do, you will fill the array result and you will return finally the result, right? This is what we need to do. So in this case what will happen is, if the length nums length is means the array length is n, and the maximum value in the nums is m, so we will take time complexity O of m, because the max value we have to go for maximum number of while loop here, right? That repeats multiple times, okay? And space will take O of m. Now comes to the approach 2, which is very important, the reversal order, okay? So we have seen that in approach 1 we use a temp array, we store the digits and then we append them in the reverse order to the result array. But now what we need to do, so we don't need to use the temp array. Okay, so instead of we traverse the nums in the reverse order, directly we will append the each digits of x to the result array. So what will happen as we extract the data that we have seen in the previous approach, right? So we don't want to use the temp array. Without temp array, we'll do the same thing. Okay, so finally what we need to do, we'll reverse the array. So let me show you how we will do that. The very first, you know that this part we will do, right? But we are not storing this time on the reverse, sorry, the temp array. What we need to do, we'll keep adding that value and we'll reverse it. So once you add it on the result, you do the collection dot reverse method. It's a Java 8 method, right? You do collections dot reverse, and what will happen, you will do the result, you will return the reverse the result. This is a collection framework technique where you do the collections dot reverse, and the array list is reverse, right? Sorry, result, right? Then what we need to do, we'll do the same thing again and we'll keep adding the value on the result, and then you will return the result. And make sure that in both cases, right, the output result that we have, right, output array is not taking the time complexity. Okay, so the time and space complexity is this, and space this time is get updated because we are not using temp array. So this is what I have, guys, in this video. If you have any doubt, any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section and we'll work on that. Thank you so much. And if you want to like join online classes for DSA preparation, you can join my online classes. For that, you need to contact me. Okay, so you can do the WhatsApp and let me know in the comment section. Thank you, sir. Thank you much. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you the next one.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and let us know what you want to learn next in the comment below. And thank you for watching this video.